Welcome to Can You Beat Oblivion Remastered with only marksmanship. Originally this was going to be a stole items only, but after 3 days of trying that, I gave up. So that's why I kind of focused on stealth early on. I get taunted by a prisoner and then the guards come in. And the Emperor himself is on the run from a cult trying to kill him. So since the secret entrance is in my cell, I am allowed to leave. But they had to leave first, as I am left behind. They were going to execute me, but the Emperor saved me, so that's nice. And then I run from giant rats, as a cat. Quite ironic, I guess. As I run through the caves, the rats try to eat me, but I am simply just too fast. As then, I choose my birth sign. As I go for stealth. The Emperor, as he says he saw me in a dream or something, I don't know, he's probably on something. Anyway, he tells me about another heir before he is quickly assassinated. Very convenient that he got to spill that out before his blood spilled out. After that, I talk to the guards and they send me to find the true heir to the Empire. After talking with him, I then choose the class, well, Archer. Kind of obvious, I suppose. As then, I am then sent off to get away and to find the heir. As I go around talking, I manage to discover where the heir will be. I also managed to get a horse, because in the early game, you can easily get a free horse if you talk to this guy. And this was back when there was going to be a stolen items only challenge. But I'm still glad I did this because the whole stealth archer kind of goes hand in hand. So you get a horse, put him against a tree so he can't see you, and then you spin around in circles for hours and hours and hours. Make sure to AFK this because get your sneak up. And yeah, I did this for a while now as I leveled up my sneak bit by bit, piece by piece, trying to make sure that no one could see me because, well, this is on the hardest difficulty, and if I get caught out in the open, I will die pretty easy. And Oblivion hardest difficulty is no joke, even with high marksmanship and with a great arrow. By the way, the game glitched. I don't know why. Anyway, you die pretty easily. So I decided to make some potions for some money after stealing a bow and arrow, as you can just add grape and tomato together to make some health potions. After making a bunch of restoration potions and selling them, I was able to buy some arrows and some supplies to help me on the road, as it took me like 50 arrows to kill one wolf. Yay, Oblivion hard mode is really fun. I then went to pay to level up my marksmanship because I wanted a higher marksmanship and a higher level. So my plan was to sell all my potions and buy marksmanship skills to try to level myself up so I can actually stand a chance. As then I went back to the main story and began to fight, as my bow did decently enough to make it to the heir of the throne. As he said he's not interested in helping me, I need to take down all these monsters first. So that's exactly what I did, as I fought to take them all down. But every once in a while, they would sneak up and kill me. And I got to the point where I'd even have to run away and run back sometimes. But eventually, though, after hiding and doing stealth attacks and dying a lot, very, very, very much, great sign to be dying a lot on the first mission, isn't it? I mean, just look at this. Yeah, but I was able to use stealth and the high ground, like Obi-Wan did, to kill all the beasts and make it into a portal into hell. As then I entered hell, I then killed everything that came across my path. Well, if I could. Mostly I just ran away, I'll be honest. As then I destroyed the tower, destroying the gates to Oblivion, and making it so no more enemy forces can come in. But they were still stuck in the city, so we were going to need help. As I got to the guards and told them to help me, we then led an assault to liberate the city, or what's left of it, considering that it is a burned pile of shit at this point. As the battle continued onwards, I eventually found a key off one of my dead comrades because, well, yeah, not the best. As then, I used the key to go letting my men in. As we charge deeper in, I then fall back. By the way, I hate those fast lizard things. The Daedra, whatever they're called, they suck ass. They are the worst enemy to fight in the game, and I wish they didn't exist. The Atronax also kill you, a lot. I have to try to run away and wait to heal, so I died a lot by doing that. As then, we tried to run through and just kill everything I could with stealth, but even so, I would still die. Like, Oblivion hardest difficulty, I know I said this 10 times, is like fighting this on crack. This is almost impossible. As eventually you make it through the battle, and I am almost dead, almost wasting all my arrows, so glad I could pick them up. I then go back and continue the main story, as some cultists try to jump me. After that, I then go back and forth, talking amongst people. Your cult is conducting a meeting, and I have to try to find them, then try to learn their plans. So I go to investigate. As I go down and follow this one guy, he gets jumped by a cult member. And this cult member luckily goes for him, so I could just shoot him with arrows and kill him that way. Which is kind of nice, not gonna lie. After killing him, I then managed to steal everything on his corpse and go and talk to a bookkeeper and try to find out who bought this book, because there was a book about the Daedric cult and about the god they worship. As I try to find the book finder, eventually I find the person who bought it, and I tell him what this means, and he tells me he wants nothing to do with it and gives me back the book. Then I go back to him, and now we know where to meet them. But to meet them first, we have to go through a bunch of, well, monsters, because, well, why not? As annoying-ass goblins try to fight me, I end up picking them off. As I continue further, I end up leveling up my marksmanship a bit. As then I die by getting jumped. I try to turn invisible so he can meet them stealthily, but apparently you have to fight these guys no matter what, so that's great. So I just run up, because I couldn't kill them. No matter how hard I tried, these guys just wouldn't die. So I ran to town and let the guards deal with them. And I had high marksmanship level, by the way, and my bow wasn't that bad. It was decent. So yeah, this game's hard. As then I go investigate further, as to find a clue of where they're at. I then totally do not look it up and go to a cemetery and watch the light shine on it. After the light shines on it, I then know where they'll held this meeting. As then I go into a cold cave and begin to talk to everyone there. At first, I didn't really want to give up all my possessions, so I figured I would just fight them to the death. It did not end well. So then I had a better idea. I could just find in a chest, but that's more difficult, so I decided just to drop all my most important items and then walk in there without them, and then run out and grab them as soon as I leave. As I use my enhanced speed. Really, one of the best skills to have in Oblivion is acrobatics or athletic, because it's just how much you usually run away from people, at least from me. As then I got the hell out of there, I went back, go back to Martin and talk to him. As then I go back out and begin to discuss things, as apparently there is a cult worship not happening too far away, with spies spying on them. So I go out and kill a spy and steal what they have. As then I go and investigate further and try to discover where they're hidden out. Apparently they had a little hideout in town, so I used the key to go inside and discover their book, learning more information about them. As I learned all the information they've gathered, I then go back and talk. As then I go back to Martin, and he is very satisfied, as now we need a Daedric artifact for the Blood of the Daedric quest, and well, there is the easiest way to get it. The easiest way is getting the skeleton key. All you have to do is go up to a statue, and then listen around, and listen to these dumb idiots talk about where they hid it. As then after that, you have to run away and grab it, and then go back. It is tedious, but it's not too hard, as then I give Martin the skeleton key. After giving him the key, he then congratulates me, as then I go through a portal. As it's time for me to travel through hell, but this time it's for a special bow and arrow, the Daedric arrow, the best arrow in the base game without the DLCs, which is the arrow I will use for the rest of the run. As I sneak in and begin to fire, and push my way through Oblivion, as eventually I am able to get the Daedric arrow, which is quite nice, honestly. Very, very, very nice. As then, while I'm at it, I decide to destroy the tower as well and get all the arrows there, because, well, why not? As then I meet up back with the guard, and we decide to take down another tower. As me and my men push through, well, they push through, I just stay back and shoot like an archer would, typically. I'm able to push my way forward into the game and eventually make it into the tower's top and destroy it. By the way, these towers are the worst part of the game. They annoy the shit out of me. I am not gonna lie. As then, I decide to go and piss someone off. Once you reach level 20, you can just go and annoy the shit out of this person who has the best armor in the game, and then they'll attack you, and you can kill them for the armor. It's nice. But, even with a great bow and high marksmanship, my damage is lacking. Luckily, a guard helped, so I was able to get the armor. As then I go back to doing the main quest, and I end up needing assistance for Martin the Emperor. But there's a problem. All the towns are under attack, so I go and ask for support, and they tell me they can't do that. So then I am forced to go and help them by destroying the Hell Towers and saving them. I know they're called Daedric Towers, whatever, but I just can't care, honestly. As then I go and talk to these people, the Barons. The Barons either say yes or no. If they say no, you have to go into the Hell Tower and destroy it. So I did that a lot. And I skipped a lot of the footage because it's really just me running around dying most of the time. And not even like fighting that much. So it's really not that interesting. As yeah, Aid for Burma is a hard thing to do. Not because it's challenging, because of how tedious it is. Like, oh my god. I think you have to go to like 7 Oblivion Gates or whatever the hell people call them. It's literally so damn annoying and frustrating. Like, why is this a part of the game? How do people not complain about this? Why are there not comments about this? Listen, I know I'm ranting, but I've been doing this for like 3 minutes and there's still footage and I cut like 99% of it out. That's how annoying this stupid quest is. I wish this was not in the game. And if you are defending this in the comments, then I will not read it. So you're wasting your time. As then I get the Warden Knight, and we actually get a little bit of interesting dialogue. Because this time I actually fight alongside people instead of myself, so it's different. So I decided to say, hey, why not show it? I'm fighting with people this time. It's a little different, I guess. As I go into the Knights to help save his son, but his son doesn't want to leave. So he dies. I mean, I tried to get him to leave, so I don't blame myself at all. That's 100% his fault. By the way, these guards are a beast. They like help take down Atronax and all sorts of things, so I'm able to destroy the tower a lot easier than the others. After destroying the tower, I managed to tell the captain sad news that the Burman's son died. Oh well, and I go to talk to him, and he agrees to send aid. As then I have to destroy another tower. Why? Why is this a quest in the game? Why? As then I go and talk to the rest of the guards. I then go back to Martin, and he seems stoked. So then he sends me to a dungeon. As for this dungeon, I need to find an item so we can literally go to this fictional Oblivion paradise bullshit. So yeah, I then have to fight these ghosts that literally fucking paralyze you. God, and they poison you too. I hate these stupid things. Why are they in the game? Sorry about that. I literally pre-record these, but I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed off from this because this dungeon pissed me off. I have to go and fight these strong skeletons and get lost all the time while these wraiths just chase after me, and I have to hide and just destroy it. I mean, I guess it's not super difficult when I'm like hidden, but they can catch you pretty damn easily, and when you're caught, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. Also, fighting these ancient warriors to free them gets kind of annoying sometimes. I am able to do it, but every time I do it, I have to die at least 20 times to do it. So that's fun. And also, all these ghosts jumped my friend after I freed him, so that's something, I guess. It made it easier for me to free the spirit. So that's good, right? I mean, just look at that. I then come across a glitch where, well, he's dead, even though he's immortal and he shouldn't die. And I almost failed the run right here because I had no idea how to fix this, and there was only like 2 videos explaining it, because apparently this glitch is not common, so that's fun. I had to reload like twice just for this to work. First time didn't work, second time did. Went to the same load, so I don't know why. This game is just weird. I tried waiting, I tried loading. Eventually, he did come back. So yeah, this game just has so many bugs that just destroy the game. I hope they fix this. Like, I might not even play this until they fix it. I'm not gonna lie, because this is just annoying. As then I gather all the forces from the dead again, and we manage to push our way through. The ancient armor that Mark needed. As then I go back, and he congratulates me, and I give him the armor. As then I must push forward as I go into another dungeon, because dungeons are just so much fun. This game is just so much fun. As then I have to get an item for him, because of course I do. As I try to use stealth for most of it, because these skeletons are beefy. I don't know why, but these skeletons are like made of steel, and these zombies kill me in like one hit, even though I have great armor. So screw me, I guess. I mean, I guess my heavy armor could still be more, but still, this armor is literally the best in the game. And I died just like that. One hit from this boss. That's great. That's great. This game is so much fun. I love this game. It's just so much fun. Oh my god. As then I get the key from the thing, and my sneak increases even more. So yay, a master sneak. That's great. Definitely worth it. As then we push forward, end up talking to someone, and then we need to defend Burma. So we gather up all the forces for the defense of Burma, because a giant drill is going to come in and destroy us. And Martin leads the charge, and he actually does something for once, so great for him. But wait, I still have to be the one to go to literally hell and then shut it down, because, well, why wouldn't I? Just honestly, why wouldn't I have to do that? As then I try to use my stealth to sneak past everyone, because, well, fighting them is just a suicide mission because of how late we are in the game. I mean, look at this. Look at how much damage I do. I have to sit on the high ground and slowly pick away at his health with my toothpick. As then I kill the gatekeeper, get out of there, and continue on with the quest. As then I go through a portal, and then I enter paradise where fish swim on land. Very interesting choice. And then I decide to free the demon and get these guys killed early, so I could just and get this over with. As I murder him with a boulder, I don't even think the Daedra did anything. I then go in and sneak in the cave, as I don't feel like fighting the enemies, because they're so high level that it takes me forever to kill them. So I only kill if I absolutely have to. As then I couldn't figure out how to get in, but then I'm an idiot. I remember I actually had to talk to this guy, the whole point, and he gives me gauntlets I put on that let me in. As now I'm disguised as a prisoner, this guy agrees to, well, save me, as he lowers me down into the lava, and then we'll get the chains off. Everything seems great, right? I'm actually going to beat the game, but I can't. And do you know why? Well, I fight through some enemies and die from some bosses, but the main reason is because the guy who lifted the chains is dead. Even though he's immortal, he's not supposed to be dead. I wandered the entire place around, not knowing where the hell he is, just to find out that he's dead. So I can't beat the game. So, fuck Oblivion and fuck Remastered. I'm done playing this.